Hello everyone, you're welcome back to my channel. My name is Love Chisom. If this is your first time of coming across my video, you are welcome. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video. Okay, this is a requested tutorial from one of my subscribers, Ejiofor Akudo. I don't know how to tag you on this video, but if you see this video, this is an overbust corset with shoulder, okay? And this video is for everyone here. It's so easy and simple to draft. If this is what you're interested in, keep on watching. Let's get started. You are going to place your pattern paper. Here I'm marking my shoulder line, which is my starting point. Okay, this is my starting point and it's my shoulder line. So right here I'm going to mark out my bust point, under bust, waistline, and my top length. As you can see, I've marked my bust point. This is my under bust, my waistline, and my top length here. I'm going to repeat the same process here to get a straight line. So now I'm going to mark the lines by connecting the points, my bust point, my under bust, and my waistline. The next will be my top line. And I'm going to label them. This is my shoulder, my bust point, my under bust, my waistline, and my top length. So right here, I'm going to mark my neck width, which is 3 inches. I'll mark my shoulder, which is 8.5, and I'm going to come down by 1 inch for shoulder slant, and I'll connect the points. From my shoulder slant, I'm going to come down for my armhole line. Then I'm going to measure what I have on my shoulder here to get a straight line. This is my armhole line. And I'm going to label here my chest line, okay? The next thing is to divide what I have on my armhole into 2, which is 4. I'm going to mark, I'll go in by 1/2 inch, and I'm going to connect my armhole. Okay, I'll curve it. So, but before I'll curve it, I'm going to measure my bust circumference divided by 4. I'm going to mark it here. We are making use of princess darts on this pattern. The next thing is to mark my nipple to nipple measurement, which is 4. I'll put it on my bust point, under bust, waistline, and my top length. And I'll mark a straight line, connect it to my bust point. Now on my under bust, on the side front, I'm going to mark 1 inch. Center front, I'll mark 1/2 inch. I'll also do the same thing to my top length. And I will place my ruler like this and curve my bust. I'm beginning to master this ruler. Can you guys see it? So I'm going to curve like this, and I'll also curve the center front like this to the bust point. The next thing is to divide my bust circumference by 4, and I'll mark it on my bust point here I will divide my waist circumference by 4. I will mark plus my that intake, which is 1.5. I will replace it. I will do the same thing on my hip. Divide my hip by 4 plus the intake. I will replace it. Okay. Now I'm going to connect the points together. I will place my roller like this to curve, just to get a curve shape. Okay, remember I told you that we'll be using a princess dart for this bust here. Okay, so I'm going to connect from my bust point to the center of my armhole, which is where we divided my armhole line by 2, which gave us 4. Okay, so I'm going to connect it there. This is our princess dart, and on the both sides of the line I'm going to mark half inch on both sides of the line of the curve. Okay, and I'm also going to connect it to the curve, that is the bust point line. Okay, so on this down part of the curve, which is here that I'm pointing, I'm going to go out by 1 inch, because if you don't do this, by the time you sew it, it will not be equal. This part will be shorter, this center front will be shorter. Okay, now I'm going to connect back to my armhole. So this is our princess dart. So this is what we have for our princess dart. So right now we are going to go over to the neck. Okay, so to mark your neck, you're going to come up by 6 inches. See how I place my tape? Come up like this by 6 inches. You mark. You can do 7 inches or 8. So, but I preferred 6 inches. Now, this 6 inches point, that is where you cut from. Now, for your shoulder, you're going to place your tape like so. I'm going to come down by 6.5 inches. Okay, you can do 7 or you can do 6. Okay, but I prefer 6.5. like so, and I'm going to curve the center first for my neck. I'm going to curve the center. This is the over bust. Okay, this is the over bust. Place your ruler like this and curve the curved place, please, the very curved place that you use. Now for your shoulder, you're going to place it like this and you join it. Okay, this is our over bust corset with shoulder. It's on the first picture of over bust corset that I did. The picture was attached there, so that is where one of my subscribers saw it and asked a question about it. That's how do you draft it with shoulder. So this is the video. If you are seeing it, this is the video. So now on the hemline, I'm going to go up by 2 inches just to give it a little curve. So now this is what we have. Now this is the place that will be cutting out. Okay, so the next thing now is to cut. I've started cutting it already before, but it's to finish it. So after cutting it out, you will see what we have here. And I forgot to tell you, I placed my paper on fold. I'm sorry for that. You can make your paper single if you want. That is your choice. But I decided to make it on fold. So now this is what we have for the front. Okay, this is what we have for the front. I'm going to open it up to show you what it looks like. So this is what it looks like. Okay, by the time you are done sewing, the armhole will become equal and you adjust to the way you want it a little. Okay, so this is what we have for the front. Now we go back over to the back. Okay, I'm going to draft my shoulder line. This is my shoulder line, which will serve as my starting point. So I'm going to mark my bust point, my waistline and my hip line. So the difference between the back pattern and the front pattern here, it does not have under bust and it's not contoured. Okay, so that is the difference. Here I mark my bust point, my waistline and my hip line. Okay, as you can see me doing here, that is the hip line is serving as my top length. I will also repeat the same process here. And I'll mark out the lines by joining the points. Then I will label them my bust point, waistline, and my top length. Okay. Also my shoulder. So here I'm going to mark my neck width of 3 inches, neck depth of 1.5. Okay. And my shoulder of 8.5, and I'll come down by 1 inch. Then I'll connect the points and curve my neck. Okay. So this is how I use my curve ruler for my neck. That place is meant for neck. So now I'm going to come down by 8 inches for my armhole line. Now, and I'm going to mark what I have on my shoulder to make sure I get a straight line. And I'm here now will serve as my chest line. So I'm going to mark my armhole line. Then I will curve. Before I will curve, I'm going to mark my bust circumference, divide by 4. Then I'm going to curve. I'm not going to go in on my armhole because it's back, so I don't go in. I just curve it. So this is what I have for my armhole. Now I'm going to mark my nipple to nipple measurement, which is 4. It's 8 divided by 2 is 4. I'm going to mark a straight line. I'll come to my waist and mark 1/2 inch on both sides. That is for my dart. That is for my dart. From the top line, I'm going to come up by 2 inches. Then I'll mark my dart legs. Now I'm going to mark my waist circumference, divide by 4, plus my dart intake, which is here. And I'm going to mark, I will place then my hip circumference divided by 4 also I will mark, and I will join the points together. I will also turn my ruler as usual to curve the hip. And I'll also come up here by 2 inches and I'll make a curve. So this is what I have for the back. Okay. Now for my zipper bulge, I'm going to eliminate it by going in on the waist by 0.7. I'll come down by 6 inches. Then I'm going to connect like so. So this is what I have for the back, and I'm going to cut out the zipper bulge side that I eliminated. So this is what we have for the back. I'm going to cut it out now. If you notice on this pattern, I did not add any allowance. So when you are cutting on your fabric, you add your allowance that you want. So this is what I have for the front and the back. Okay, this is what I have for the front and back. My front pattern is on fold. Okay, so this is what I have. So by the time I open it up, then you will see what it looks like, because I'm going to open it and I'm going to join it with my tape. So this is what I have for the front pattern. Okay, if you find this video helpful, give me a thumbs up, click on the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you for your subscription and thank you for your likes and comments. I appreciate. See you in my next video. Bye.